what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah.
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Hello and welcome in to another edition of your show. My name is Gary. This is still, as far as we know, the only show going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, originating out of Saskatoon, and always so grateful and thankful to be able to start each show off by saying that. We really appreciate you. We love you. And thank you for allowing us to continue to try to make the world a better place by reminding others, you know, you're not the most important in the world, hey? Maybe put some other people before yourself. Maybe practice the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. Those little things, they go so far. And so thankful today. At a funeral earlier, Baba passed away. We love you. We miss you. You're amazing. Lovely little funeral as we said goodbye to Darlene. And I think it's the 7th funeral we've been to. There's way too many. So always good to give us those reminders, what's important, what we need to do, and how we do it. And yeah, so it's been a somber afternoon. And we also got back to work here. And we're moving on. We're growing, and we're getting better. And that's the most important. Most of all, to thank you for doing all of this amazing stuff with us. We have a camera. And we are producerless today. So you'll see me running back and forth a little bit, but this is what I always talk about, man. When you're real, when you are real, this is it. If you were to do a show like this every weekday, 4 to 5 p.m., it'd be the same thing, and that's why it's so special. I'm going to flip this over. Give me 1 second. Stay right there. You're perfect. Say hello to the Maggie Cam. Good puppy. Woo. How about that? The Maggie Cam, as always, proudly presented to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. As Marge's go-to shop, not just because her boyfriend Leroy works the door there. No. Because good people, local business, everything you need is there. And they care. That's the biggest thing. We always love supporting businesses who care. Right when you walk in, they say hi, Mike or Rochelle, whoever's in there running the place. They'll walk you through your shopping experience. Leroy will help you out. He'll guide you to where all the treats are. They're everywhere. Spoiler alert. Buckets all over the place. As well, so much more. They got 2 giant toy walls full of toys you can walk your pup right up to. Perfect for stocking stuffers as a couple more days before the big guy comes down the chimney. Get all loaded up there. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have specials on bones, so you can take advantage of that. They have a fashion area where you can get all your favorite Santa Christmassy gear, as well as jerseys and booties and sweaters and anything else you need to keep your pup warm. Food, they got an entire wall all the way down the left side, all the dry foods that you'll ever need. Then maybe you're looking to make that change. Maybe you want to get into the raw food diet. They got the fridges at the back, okay? They make it super easy for you to make that change, which is always appreciated. And then right beside that or those fridges, yeah, you got a puppy spa, second to none. Super affordable, everything you need right there in the back. You take your puppy, lift them up, toss them in the basin, put a little harness down, and then you're soaping, you're scrubbing, you're rinsing, you're blow drying, all that good stuff. It's all there for you. Again, self-contained right in this perfect area of cleaning awesomeness that they have right at the back. They got all the fashion you need, as you know, that fashion aisle, but they also have these amazing buckle-up collars and leashes with all your favorite comic books and TV shows and movies and all that, cartoons, they're all there. And it just doesn't stop. So you got the toys, you got the treats, you got the bones on sale every Tuesday and Thursday. What more can they do? Oh, yeah. They stay open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Chris and Kirsten, because they understand you have a life, and sometimes you can't get in there all the time. So they stay open. It's amazing. They care, and that's one of the many reasons why we love them oh so much. So if you're looking to make that change, head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. All right, Marge, doing a little gymnastics here. Okay. There you go. Good looking leg there, lady. Hey, there you go. Good, Cam Margaret. All right, you guys. Got a lot to get to today. Going to check in with our buddy Buntis over the Zoom. That'll be about 4:45-ish. We're going to check in as well with our good buddy, who's normally a Thursday guy. And he came in today. We will get to him, except I didn't change my stream deck. Oh, baby. Don't worry, we got this. Here we go. I can probably play it from here. Let's find out who's coming on now. One of our favorite people in the universe has returned. You know him from writing all over the internet, including a Royal Pain. He's our basketball guy, and so much more. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Ian Goodwillie.
That's me, baby.
How you doing, handsome?
I'm doing great.
You look great.
Feel great.
I love that.
I mean, I may be wearing a New Orleans jersey.
I was going to ask, because you're always
I'm
sporting
not-
the jerseys in here.
I'm not going to pretend I'm a big Pelicans fan, although I do enjoy the fact that their logo is an angry pelican with blood red eyes.
It's one of the best logos.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
But I am a big fan of Jose Alvarado.
Alvarado.
Great GTA, man. You watch him play, and he'll hover. I've seen him do this numerous times, where he just hovers around the sideline. When the ball's being inbounded by the opponents, and it's in front of his bench, he hovers close to the sideline, so he blends in with his bench. And then when they're like lazily going to put the ball in, he just comes out of nowhere and takes it.
So sneaky.
It is
Love
so sneaky.
I love
GTA.
sneaky.
Love that guy.
This is great. I see. We're coming in hot here, as I've been. See, and I'm so grateful for you, because since you've come back to this beautiful family of ours, and we've joined forces yet again, I've got my passion for basketball back.
Oh, that's
I've noticed
beautiful.
I've been
Love
watching some Raptors games again.
Good stuff.
You know, and I've been following along, and I want to start there with the NBA Cup. This is the thing.
Yep.
A couple years ago, they tried to make it really important, to the point where the Lakers, who won the first one, they hung a banner saying, "Hey, we've won the NBA Cup. This is great." Last year, whoever won it,
Bucks.
did they put up the banner?
They put up a banner.
They did banner. This year, the Knicks win it.
They do.
No banner.
They don't want to put up a banner, and I kind of understand why. Because the way that Mike Brown and his team were looking at it is, we don't want to put up a banner until it's a champion, like an NBA championship, because it's
Makes
been
sense
so
to me.
long for the Knicks.
Exactly.
So long for the Knicks. They're like, we don't want to pretend this is something that it isn't. They're not saying they're not proud of winning it.
Of course.
They really are. But I kind of get the mentality. They're like, when you look at both the Lakers and the Bucks after they won their seasons, the Lakers, after winning the cup that first season, tanked.
Yeah.
The Bucks last season, out in the first round, they don't want to.
Don't want to celebrate a
They don't wanna
jinx.
celebrate it and be like, okay, we won, but there's still like literally 2/3 of a season to go.
Yeah.
And the playoffs and the finals, and the Knicks want that.
Yeah, and
The cup is great. They want that.
I enjoy the sort of sidebar to this whole story about how the Milwaukee got mocked for racing a little bit, and they're like, "We don't want to get mocked for this thing." So they sort of, just by not really acknowledging it, have taken that prestige way down. And this, if you're following at home, this is a little mini in-season tournament they run. They give the winners a bunch of money. They really try to build it up. You've seen all those weird, crazy courts and all that stuff.
Well, and I will say, the actual cup game between the Spurs.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh my God, that was a game.
Yeah, I was watching that too.
And Wembanyama's grandma had died a few hours earlier, and he was still out there just going to
Doing his thing.
He was out there doing his thing, and then afterwards he broke down completely. Fair enough. But that game was one of the best games I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it was really good.
They were both them and the Knicks were all in.
Back and forth.
And they were playing like it was Game 7 of the NBA championships.
Yeah.
And that's all I want out of this. Like the actual trophy or raising a banner, I don't care.
No biggie.
But if it leads to that kind of gameplay at this point in the season, yeah, I'm all in.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And sticking with that theme, the Raptors making it to the semifinals.
They did.
And like you said, injuries were sort of a big part of how that all played out. But it would have been pretty cool to see an NBA Cup flying north of the border. Hey, I guess
would have
shown off.
It could still happen. I mean, you look at like RJ being out has been difficult for them both before the Cup and after, and then having quickly out that night.
Yeah,
that was
not fair, man.
That was just too much.
Yeah,
for them to overcome. RJ is so important. People really underestimate the level of offense he provides, particularly now in the Brandon Ingram era, because what you're already seeing is, like, BI is great, but what you're already seeing is teams just mobbing him.
Yeah.
because he can be such an explosive scorer, and having RJ there helps offset that.
Absolutely.
And so not having him there lends more for it. There's less spacing for Brandon Ingram to maneuver. And then you take away quickly on top of that in his 3-point shooting, and it's just at that point, you're just the
spinning tires.
They really are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say this, Notorious BI3, my guy, even
great.
with the double and triple teams, man, he's still putting up numbers. He's still grinding, right? Like, is this what we can expect from him?
Yes.
I don't think anybody expected him to be this good, right?
This is who he is. This is how he plays. And
That's
he's got to impress Glorilla every night. If he doesn't go out there and play like that, she may not love him anymore.
Glorilla.
But which is incidentally one of the greatest rap names of all time.
It's so sweet.
But no, he's legit. This is who he is. And I think I was watching an interview with him actually last night where he was talking about how he'd been off the court for so long with that injury last season, and then he sat on the side after he was traded mid-season, then sat on the bench with the Raptors.
That's why it's so weird how he got to Toronto, because it wasn't even celebrated. It's like, what the heck are the Raptors doing? Why would you do this? Like, people were mocking the franchise for making the move.
They were, and
now it's like, this is why we did it. See, and that's my exact reaction right there. That's how I feel.
For me, it was never a question of, is this a bad idea? It's a question of, if he's healthy, this could be a really good idea like this, but he's got to be healthy. And he's been healthy this season.
So far.
Knock on
yes,
wood.
exactly. So far, a steal of a trade? Like, what did they trade for him? I don't even remember.
I think that might have been Olynyk. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, like, not much, right?
It was a solid trade. Like, it worked out well for them.
Yeah.
And it's worked out well for Olynyk, because I think he went to the Pelicans first. Now he's on the Spurs.
Good place to be right now.
Like, he's riding shotgun with Fox and Wemby. Like, that's a great place to be.
Absolutely.
And also, the Raptors picking up Mamu. Like, he has panned out to be... He was on the Spurs, too.
That's crazy.
He has panned out to be a heck of a player for them. Like, he fits in nicely.
Every time I see him on the court, man, he's doing something big on defense, and then he's slinging threes. Like, the guy's hitting threes. It's crazy.
He just goes.
Yeah.
The Pirtle-Barnes connection is in full effect now.
Yeah.
It's just they finally got this vibe down, and they're just going hard. Scotty's playing like he wants Defensive Player of the Year. He is. I have the level of defense coming out of him. If he can sustain this all season, and he's not Defensive Player of the Year, I don't know what's the benchmark now.
Yeah, and not just the defense, man. Like, he's contributing.
Oh, he is
offensively. Like, that's the crazy part is he is elite. Notorious BI3 is elite. Like, this team, it feels like you gotta run in this Raptors team.
If they don't have a reasonably deep playoff run this year, I would be shocked.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to make the playoffs.
Isn't this crazy? Like, look back 1 month ago. We weren't even thinking like this, right?
Yeah. Definitely began of the season. I was like, I don't know what this is.
We talked a lot about it. A bunch of athletic guys hanging out.
Even now, there's been some talk that Scott Perry over on the Kings might try to trade Sabonis their way.
Ooh, I would love that.
For RJ to go their way.
So that's what it would be, hey? Plus pieces, of course.
There would be other pieces involved.
But
that's kind of the
marquee would be RJ.
But I mean, Sabonis. I can see Sabonis contributing, but I also don't want to, if it ain't broke, right? Like,
RJ's really good.
Like
Canadian kid, man, make no mistake.
They are. The Raptors are playing really well with what they've got.
Yeah.
So, to me, I can see how Sabonis could fit in if they use him right. If you run the offense through him, he's great.
Yeah.
If you don't, he's borderline useless. Like, you have to run the offense through him.
He knows, by the way, he's watched a lot of Sacramento Kings games.
Watched way too many Sacramento Kings games.
It's a royal pain in the butt, if you will.
It really is. But if you run it through him, he gets points, he gets rebounds.
Yeah,
he gets a lot of assists, actually. Like, he's a hell of a facilitator, but you have to run the offense through him. And if they don't want to do that in Toronto, there's no point in getting him, because you can see it with the Kings right now. Like, Doug Christie, the new head coach, has stopped, like Mike Brown, before he went to the Knicks. Before he got fired and went to the Knicks, ran the offense through Sabonis, and Sabonis' numbers were up here.
Yeah.
With Christie, they're down here because he's not doing that.
It just shows that
assists are in the can, points are way down. He's still putting out double doubles, but they are not as big as they used to be.
Man, he was triple doubles all day. I talk about it all the time here. He was an automatic triple double.
He was great.
Yeah.
But you have to put him at the center. You have to run it through him, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't necessarily want out, but he's unhappy there.
Yeah. I think most people are unhappy there.
especially the older guys. Like
They just want to win, man.
I watched like the game last night against the Blazers. They lost by 1 point in overtime on a terrible call from the refs. They called Russell Westbrook for a foul that was somebody from the Blazers running into him.
Classic.
Like it was just,
Yeah.
it was, and they won on free throws in the dying seconds kind of
Lame.
thing. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was an awful call. But like Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan are in their 18th and 17th seasons respectively.
Been around for a while.
And they like DeMar dropped 33 points last night. Russ dropped to like 20 odd points and like a double again. I'm like,
Crazy.
they are playing like it's 10 years ago on that team. And like a lot of people are like, oh, this team's too old. Who cares?
They're winning, man.
The two guys, by the end of the season, they will have a combined 35 years of NBA experience between them. And they dropped over 50 points between the two of them last night.
I think a lot of people will take that. Yeah.
I mean, I think the Kings' big problem is, all due respect to Doug Christie as the head coach, I understand why he wants a defensive focus, but you don't have defensive players.
That's the problem.
Like Zach LaVine does one thing well, and that's shoot. So let him do that.
He can dunk too.
And he keeps trying to get him. He keeps trying to get him to play defense. He can't play defense.
Not his thing, dude.
I don't know if he can spell defense. He doesn't know what it is.
He never had
He's
to, man.
Scared.
That's right.
He's scared, Doug. And I feel bad for Zach because they're trying to get him to do something, and it's messing up his rhythm on offense.
Yeah.
And I'm like, instead of trying to, I know eventually
Don't force it in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're going to trade people. They're going to build this new team. They're going to try to do a rebuild. We'll see if the owner lets them. But like for now, you got to play with what you've got, and what you've got is not a defensive powerhouse of a team.
Yeah.
Sabonis does not play defense.
Yeah.
LaVine does not play defense. DeRozan barely plays defense.
Yeah.
Westbrook kind of plays defense, mostly rebounds.
Yes, he
But
loves
I mean,
rebound.
he loves rebounds. But they have defensive players like Achua, like Ellis, and that's the other thing. He's very concerned about defense, yet rarely plays Keon Ellis, who is
his
an
defensive
amazing
guy,
defender.
yeah.
He's a 3-and-D. If they let him go, they did let him play last night, and he had 6 steals.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's
I mean,
pretty good.
That's pretty good. And Keegan Murray plays defense really well too.
Yeah.
I see what they want to do. They don't have the players to quite do what they want to do, but you still, while you're building towards something, you still have to work with what you've got and play those players to their strengths.
That's it.
And if you're going to try to force them to play against the grain, you end up 6-21.
Yeah.
That's what happens, and that's what's happening. So Doug needs to like take a step back and be like, yes, defense is important, but right now
yeah.
I've got. The irony is, if you look at the net ratings on everything, the Sacramento Kings, their net rating on offense is actually worse than defense. They're 30th in the league on offense, and I think like 20. Oh no, they were 29th. Sorry, the last time I checked, and 27th in defense. They're actually slightly better on defense than they are on offense.
After
which is
everything
insane.
you just said,
After
yeah.
everything I just said, the fact that this is a team that was built by Monty McNair to be like this offensive powerhouse, they're one of the worst teams in the league on offense, and it makes no sense. It's the most insane team I've ever seen, and there's no logic to it. And it's like, let these guys go. Like, if you don't want LaVine, let him go. If you don't want DeRozan, let him go. Let's get them out the door. Find your new. They deserve to be on
Figure it
teams
out.
that want them.
Get in your lottery. Go rebuild.
Yeah, like do your thing. I have a whole, like, there was an article I posted a couple days ago. It's a whole, like, breakdown of how to rebuild this team, what players they need to keep, and who the trades they need to make with. And it goes, like, basically, Sabonis goes to Washington. LaVine goes to the Bucks. They're already interested.
Yeah.
You send DeRozan to the Hawks, and you, like, potentially, the Knicks kind of want Schroeder, send him there just for picks. And the big thing you get out of the Hawks, you get Trae Young. If Trae is unhappy, they want out of the Trae Young business. You get a good young point guard.
That would be wild.
From the Bucks, you pick up AJ Green and Ryan Rollins. Probably some picks. 2 young guns who are doing great work.
I like this.
From Washington, you get Corey Kispert. You get Bilal Coulibaly.
I know that one, yeah.
And probably Marvin Bagley just to round it out. But he's a big guy that should not be underestimated. And then
Just from those trades right there, man.
Yeah. And then there's a pick slope fly around in there
Yeah,
too.
of course.
On top of that, like they got to keep, like I would like them to keep Malik Monk. I don't think they're going to. I would like to keep Precious Achua.
Precious.
I would like them to keep, obviously, their 2 rookies they've got. Well, actually, 3 rookies that they've got right now. Maxime Reynaud. I want them to keep
Or did you say
Nick
his name?
Clifford,
Okay.
and I want them to like work on Dylan Cardwell. And they let him play like he played this week because they've got so many injuries, and he did really well.
There you go.
Like he
Glimpse
is,
of the future.
he's another big man. And if you do all that, and then there's a few other players I didn't mention there, just assume they got traded.
Of course.
But if that's where you have a well-rounded defensive team with good offensive capabilities. Most of them are young. The oldest guy on the team at that point, and again, I'm assuming they're keeping Russ.
Yeah.
I want to keep Russ.
Russ
is playing
yeah.
some great basketball.
Russ is going to Russ.
Can you imagine if he, like, him as a mentor to these guys?
Yeah.
Like that level of knowledge and experience mentoring them. I want him to be the new coach.
There it is. Player coach, man. Jackie Moon it. Jackie Moon it.
And one other thing. This is the other thing I desperately want to happen. It won't happen. But we all know LeBron is going to retire someday.
Hopefully.
I want him to buy the Kings. He wants to be an owner. We know this. Buy the Kings. He can put together a group. He knows tons of businessmen. He knows where the money is. He'll put it together. And love him or hate him, he understands basketball.
That would be a wild trip, man.
Like, can you imagine a Kings owned by LeBron, head coached by Russ, with that roster of young guns on it? Imagine what that would happen. Imagine the devastation to the NBA.
You know, and exactly why it wouldn't happen is because LeBron wouldn't be front and center.
No.
He'd like, you know, I'm the one making all these deals. I'm the owner. And he'd be trying to convince us that he's still this important guy. It's like, LeBron, get out of here. We get it.
And he's never going to buy the Kings. And the current owner's not going to sell anytime soon. And I don't even know if Russ wants to coach.
Yeah.
But that's my dream.
Hey, makes for a great conversation, I'll tell you that.
It's fun, right?
Absolutely. The Raptors, just to close out here, still looking really good. Do we have a timeline on the return of RJ?
I haven't heard when he's back at all.
So I was hoping
hopefully soon.
Yeah, it's not like it's going to be a long time.
No, I would like to see him back within, hopefully, take Christmas, I guess.
Okay.
I would have to imagine we won't see him until then. But then the question is, how bad does Scott Perry actually want him? He may not. At this point, with how supercharged the Kings are to trade,
good term.
if he does really want RJ, and the Raptors do really want Sabonis, there's a sizable chance that we've seen RJ play the last time for the Raptors.
Crazy. And see, I always get stuck on the Canadians playing on the Canadian team.
Oh, I love it. I would love it if Lou Dort was on the Raptors.
See, this is what I'm saying. Yeah. So it sucks when you give
I would
bonus,
love it
man.
if Dylan Brooks was on the Raptors. I love Dylan Brooks. You want to know why I love Dylan Brooks?
You don't give a shit, man.
Look what has happened to every team he's been on. When he was on the Grizzlies, they had confidence. They had swagger.
Yeah.
They were a team to beat. He left. Whoomp.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Houston. Houston was down, like in the toilet.
Yeah.
He got there, and they got same thing, swagger, confidence.
Dude.
He is
doesn't
infectious.
give a shit, man.
And
he just goes out there and grinds.
they're still playing well. The trade for KD's worked out well for them. Now where is he? He's over on the Suns. How are the Suns playing this year all of a sudden?
Pretty good. Pretty swaggy.
They got confidence.
Pretty swaggy.
That is the Dylan Brooks effect.
Yeah,
He is
some good Canadian talent out there.
He is an annoying nuisance. He's like Draymond if Draymond was somehow a bigger dick.
Yeah. And he's Canadian. Doesn't play into our kind qualities, but
his confidence is infectious.
He knows, man. And he knows.
He knows it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
You put him on a team, and you can see them just playing that much harder every time, and that is the Dylan Brooks effect. I've seen it now 3 times.
Team Canada, man.
It is real. Team Canada. He played on a Team Canada. He came home with a bronze medal, man.
Mm-hmm.
You wait till the next Olympics.
That's what I'm saying.
Now that Shea is seasoned,
they're all seasoned.
Lou is seasoned, RJ's seasoned. Dylan walks in that door. He's in his leather coat, and he's like, "Let's do this."
What would the name, like I'm trying to play off a dream team, like the Maple Leaf Dream Team? The Leaf Team?
All I know
It's got to be something there.
is that if LeBron plays another Olympics, he's going to get ejected for trying to kill Dylan Brooks.
I would love to see it.
It might happen yet this year.
see
If the Raptors and Lakers play again this year, there's like an 80% chance that LeBron goes to jail for killing Dylan Brooks. He hates Dylan Brooks so much.
Which makes us love Dylan Brooks even more. Yeah.
Is so happy about.
That's where he wants to be, right in the kitchen.
He wants.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
He wants to be that guy.
Man. Ian Goodwill, Royal Pain, he writes there, numerous other places. Mr. Basketball around here. Always love when you stop by, buddy, getting us all caught up in the NBA news. And we look very, very forward to seeing you again, my friend. I love you. You're so handsome. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that
Merry
stuff.
Christmas, buddy.
The best in the biz, right there. Love that man to death. Thank you again to the great Ian Goodwillie as we continue here on the Monday edition of your show. Gary hanging out with you. And quick reminder, if you're looking for something for supper tonight, look right behind me. Look at that. I did the 69 at Bugsy's. You know how you win that shirt? You take your passport that you pick up at either Bugsy's location, Lawson Heights or Markham Mall, and you go in there. Once you have the passport, you say, I would like these off my passport. Boom, boom, boom. Every Tuesday and Thursday, they are over half price off per order, so it's really easy to knock out your passport. Once you have all 69 stamped, you get the shirt. The shirt is an aphrodisiac in material form. And when people see this, they say, oh, that guy knows what's up. And it's an awesome shirt. Look at it. Magical, if you will. So get those all stamped off, get your shirt, and you can also order on Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats. Look at that, Markham Mall and Lawson Heights. Bugsy's, we love you guys. Just go to Smitty's, order the plain wing in the memo, put the flavors you want off of your passport, and they come right to you. We love our friends over at Bugsy's. Be on the lookout in the next year as early, hopefully very early, we will be doing a show from Bugsy's and ordering all 69 wings, getting the shirt and tasting them all, and maybe even ranking them. So, thank you to our friends over at Bugsy's. As well, our buddies over at Super Skills Hockey. Big Endo had his birthday yesterday. Shout out to him and our buddy Lame Train. 122181. Always flexing. Endo, he runs the place. Really good dude. Happy birthday again to both those jabronis. And superskillshockey.ca is where you go. They're at the Martinsville Rec Center overlooking the ice surface. State-of-the-art facility. It's absolutely fantastic. Get signed up for that. We are going to continue now into another pre-tape, but I have to run into the tooth booth. Shout out to Dr. Hausman and Associates, a big tooth on 2nd Ave. So I'm going to hit that, and then we will get to check in with our normal Thursday alarm. This will be very cool. Here we go. Wish me luck. Producer of this show. Woo! Hello. All right, we can hear me. Welcome into the producer booth. We're just making a change here as we are running another pre-tape, and LB showed me how to do it, so I'm hoping I can do it properly. Oh, that looks pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have it. Here we go. Do not check your calendar. Do not check your watch. I know you may think it is Thursday because our Thursday alarm clock is here, but no. It is Monday.
It's always fun to be here.
That's how it starts. That's the opening. His name is Matt Young from CTV.
Right.
He is in the house. How you doing, old friend?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing great. I've had a good week. It's been busy. I apologize. I couldn't make it the other day, but
you got snowed in, bro.
But yeah, that snowstorm was crazy. I was actually in Regina because I went to do some WHL hockey on TV down in Regina.
Very busy guy.
Game there. And normally the game ends at about 9:00, and then I actually drive back to Saskatoon, and I'm in Saskatoon by 11:30 midnight, which isn't so bad. But with the highways, you were not moving. There was no chance.
And good on everybody for making that choice, right?
Yeah, like everybody told me, they're like, don't go back tonight. So I had to come back the next day, which means I didn't get back here in time. But it's good to be here because I had some cool stuff planned. And now outside, unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a cool Christmas this year. Hey, we can handle it. The bright side of it is that I don't like being cold, but let's get the cold over with, and maybe April or May comes earlier, right?
I'd love
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So how are you doing? You've been busy. You've had a lot
We're busy.
going on.
We're grinding. We're looking forward to a couple days off.
This is like the hardest working person in showbiz. Like he's got everything going on. He's got the normal program that he has me on. Then you've got like your Telemiracle thing. You're doing the riders.
Yeah,
is there something that Gary Nickel doesn't do? Tweet us.
No.
Tell us. Find us something Gary Nickel doesn't do in this city. There you go.
No, you're that guy. I'm just happy to be here, man. That's how I roll. And especially during the Christmas season, my friend, this was one of my biggest Christmas mornings ever right here.
Right here. Yeah. Getting a new video game system. For us, it was regular Nintendo, or you'd get a Super Nintendo.
That was the game changer. Got that one with Super Mario World.
Exactly. So why do we have a Super Nintendo here, other than it's just a super cool system to have?
Coolest system.
The reason why is because we're going to talk to you a neat little trick you can do when it comes to taking care of your old video game systems. We've done a few
when
of
we
these.
do this. Yes.
Yeah, because it's sort of like unique. do-it-yourself things that you can do to take care of your video game system. So, Super Nintendos, the one thing you want to do with them is you want to clean them on the inside. Now, it involves taking the Super Nintendo apart.
Oh, boy.
Right? And it's really not that daunting, okay? You basically just take the cover off.
Still feels really intimidating.
You really want to blow around all the parts and stuff like that, okay? We're not going to take it all apart today. We're not going to do that all in one program. It would take too long. Maybe we'll do it in pieces, but we're going to show you a way that you can take your Super Nintendo apart if you're desperate and you don't have any tools. Okay, and the reason why is because
the target audience
the
right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
And me too. So Super Nintendo, as a lot of people might know, as opposed to some other systems like normal NES, if you want to take the back off your Super Nintendo to clean it, they use what is called security screws.
Uh-oh.
Okay, security screws are a type of screw that you typically aren't going to see in your normal hardware store. They're basically like a spider web end. Okay, is what it is. I'll get you if you want. You can have a look at it right there. It might be tough to see without some light on it.
Oh yeah, all the way down there, hey, in the four corners.
Yeah. So and right here too, you can see them, right?
Inside, yeah.
So there. So
6 of 'em.
yeah, there's 6 of them, and they're security screws. So they have a different end on them. You'll be able to see right here. It's tough on camera, but you can see the type of shape they are. That's not a normal. They use what is called security screws. Now, there actually is a bit you can get for the end of a screwdriver that will help you with security screws or with
Like a
Nintendo's
specific wrench
proprietary
type of thing,
screw, right? But what if you don't have one of those? And it's Christmas morning, you want to play your old games with your buddies, and you want to take apart your Super Nintendo and you want to clean it.
How are you going to do
and not many of those places sell those Nintendo proprietary screws. So there is a unique way that you can do it, and it involves pens and a lighter. Now, me and Gary Nickel are the type of people that there's lots of times we use a lighter on evenings for various different things.
Medicating. Yes.
And but you can also use it for this. So let's say you need to take out one of your screws on your Super Nintendo, okay? And you don't have the screwdriver,
The
kind
official
to do it,
driver, yes.
which is what you need, and those are not easy to find.
Absolutely.
You can usually get them at game stores. Some game stores have them. Some don't. Depends. But what you can use if you're in a pinch, you can use a pen and a lighter. So 2 guys here are going to play with fire. That's always a dangerous combination. So just make sure you have a fire extinguisher handy.
Be safe.
Be safe. That's exactly right. So the first thing you're going to do is we're actually going to turn the pen into a screwdriver. And how we're going to do it is first thing you do is you take out the actual pen. I use these Bic pens. They're pretty good. They're pretty easy to use. Okay.
Pretty cheap, too.
And they have the right end that you need for this. See, first of all, you got to take out the pen, right?
going.
And what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this lighter and we're going to light the end of this. And it's actually going to melt. And then what we're going to do is because the plastic on the end of the pen melts, you actually are going to put it into the screw hole, and you can make a mold and take out your screws.
Come on.
Okay? And this actually works. There's a lot of people that do this. I actually found a guy that was doing this about 7 or 8 years ago on the internet, and it worked for me.
Yeah.
And I was able to actually take out all my screws on, and you can use it on, and you can kind of use it on anything, but it works great for Super Nintendo systems. The Super Nintendo has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these screws on the back. So if you need to take it apart, you can do that. If you don't have that end, because you're going to be fooling around, how do I take apart these funny looking screws? This is one way you can do it. Now, when you light this thing, you're not going to light it very long. Maybe 3 or 4 seconds.
You just want it to soften,
You
right?
just want it to soften. You don't want to. You don't want to
flaming.
melt the whole thing. And I brought a few practice ones just in case, because sometimes even I screw this up. That's right. That's right. That's right. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take this and we're just gonna light it. So what I'm gonna do here is you can see it. I just want to make sure that it's in an area where people can see it. Okay. So here we go, and we're just gonna.
A little burn in there. Oh boy.
That's all you need.
Boy.
And then stick it right there like that.
And you hold it.
And you hold it for about, I usually hold it for about 30 seconds.
Let it shape
All
right
right.
in.
Let it shape over the screw, right? And what you've done is you've softened up the plastic so that it will mold
mold in.
towards the screw. Now I have one that's done already, just that people could see. But so that's what we're gonna do here, and we're gonna let this. We're gonna let this. Now you're gonna try not to move it too much because you want it to.
Yeah,
you
it
want
has
it to
to
sort of
seal in there,
fuse,
yeah.
right. And then what you're gonna do is after about 30 seconds or so, you'll be able to lift it off, and it should have the head of the screw mold right in the top of the pen. And what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to take those screws out. Okay, now, so here's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to pull this out of here in, right now. Okay, now, let's see here. So that one doesn't look too bad. Let's see if it
See if
molded.
it works.
Okay, so it looks like it did. Now, once you kind of put it back in, because you'll be able to feel the little
Once
bumps,
it goes
right?
in,
You got to
yeah.
be gentle, and then you just kind of,
Look
Turn.
at that.
and we're going to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Guyver.
There
in
we
the
go.
house.
There we go. There we go. There we go. And
Wow.
you have your screw
Hey,
that came out.
security screw.
Security screw. So there you got it with that pen, okay?
incredible.
Now, the nice thing is that the mold should stay the same.
Okay.
So you could actually go down to this one too, and you could actually start taking out this screw and I'm not going to take them all out
Of
right
course,
now,
but
but
it's-
you could do that.
You've
right?
created a
You've
screwdriver.
created essentially a
Specific
Nintendo
for your Super
8-bit or
Nintendo,
16-bit screwdriver for your Super Nintendo.
Did you hear me call you Matt Guyver? Like
Matt
this is-
Guyver. I
like
haven't
this
heard
is
that one before.
incredible.
That's good.
This
That's
is
good. That's
fantastic.
good. It's pretty simple. So
Yes.
now you can use this on other Nintendo systems that have them too. You can use it on Nintendo 64.
Okay.
Nintendo 64 also has security screws, so you can use it on your Nintendo 64 as well. And you can also use it to put your screws back in when
Tighten
you
them
are
right
done,
up.
and you just
Look at
tighten them
that.
right back up.
That's so
And so that way, if you're like, man, because game stores they carry these, but there's not very many of them, and they always
Yeah.
don't have them. They don't always have them in stock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This way, what you can do.
Do it on your own terms.
You can do it on your own terms, and you can. There we go, and I'll just tighten this one back down in there, and that is a very cheap, unique way, a do-it-yourself way that you can take out the screws of your Super Nintendo. And again, so it's not that hard. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna light this, and it's just like 2 or 3
Very
seconds.
quick, yeah.
Right, very quick. It doesn't need to be long,
Get it down.
and then it'll work like on any one of these screws, and you can take your Super Nintendo apart, and then of course you can put it back together. So that's how that works. So if you're ever in need of a way to look at that, you can do that. Now, these pens are cheap. It's just a basic lighter. Why would you take your Super Nintendo apart? Because you want to clean it on the inside every so often. I usually do them about every 5 years.
Yeah.
Because stuff gets in there. You're playing with it, dust and things like that. And
good.
when you clean it, it's just compressed air and maybe a little isopropyl on a toothbrush. I think maybe on a future episode we'll actually have it all
Get
apart
in
for
there.
you. I think we did the Sega Genesis and I think we did the N64. I don't think we did the
Yes, we
Super
did.
Nintendo.
We haven't done the Super
We
yet.
haven't done the Super Nintendo yet. So that's how you do that. But there you have it. An easy do-it-yourself way. If you ever need to take apart an old Nintendo system that has those funny screws, a Bic pen and a lighter. There you go. Free advertising for Bic. I mean, why not, right?
Bic
and
all over the
there you
place.
go. And you're set to go. And ta-da! You can take your Super Nintendo apart.
You are amazing, brother.
There's so many different like home remedies for video game systems, and you want to do this because these things get old.
They
and
need that
they
TLC,
need that
yeah.
TLC, right? So you want to clean them, you want to take care of them, and there's like I think we took apart a Nintendo 64 controller this
Yes,
year.
we did.
and
Fix it. Still using it right over there.
And you're still using
Oh,
it, and
yeah.
it's great. The joystick still works just
Absolutely.
fine. So those are little things, but yes, make sure that you take care of your video game systems. In a future episode, we'll have this thing fully taken apart. So there you have it. By the way, do you have any Super Nintendo games?
Yeah. Of course I do. I got some over here somewhere.
You do? Okay, okay. Can you grab one?
Sure.
Can you grab one? Do you have a Super Nintendo
See
game?
what I can find.
And the reason why I wanted you grab a Super Nintendo game, this is off the cuff. He didn't know I was going to make him do this. The reason why we want to grab a Super Nintendo game is because it's important. Wow, you got a whole bag of them there.
But no, hold on. This is N64 and 8-bit Nintendo.
Okay, and N64 or Super Nintendo will work. Either one of them. Either one. N64 will work too. Okay, so there we go. All right. This is good.
Yes.
There we go. Merry Christmas. All right. So we can grab a Nintendo 64 game. Now you'll notice that Nintendo 64 games, they also use those screws as well.
Get out
They
of
have the
here.
same
No
kind of screw.
way.
Yeah, you'll look at. In fact, if you look at a Nintendo game, there's a regular Nintendo game, and that one right there. Does it have those kind of screws? Yeah, that one looks like it does. Yes. So regular Nintendo games have those. The systems don't. But you'll look back and you'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They do.
if you ever wanted to take apart a Nintendo cartridge, it'd be the same thing, right? You would just that's all you would have to do. Now,
so cool.
The reason why you'd take apart a cartridge is sometimes shake it.
That was beat up.
Yeah, right. Now, if you wanted to, that's why you try and get that little plastic thing out of there so it doesn't
Yeah,
smash up your circuit
And this
board.
one, by the way, this game right here, All-Star Softball, Dusty Diamonds.
That looks like a cool game.
Speedrun.com. Guess who has the world record?
Who?
This guy.
Really?
World record
Wow.
holder.
There
betcha.
you go.
It's not that cool. We were only
No, that is super cool. He's got an all-time record. You're on a leaderboard.
We were only the fourth people to try.
What?
But it's still holding. And
Wow,
we broke it by 8 minutes. World record holding.
What game is this again?
All-Star softball, Dusty Diamonds.
So, okay. All right. I got to get that game.
It's a
see if I
freaking
can beat
It's a rare game, too. I'm
It is a
very
rare
upset
game.
it's beat up. But
Oh, wow.
it's super
Okay.
good.
Oh, we got all kinds of goodies in here. What other games? We got Zelda.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's lots of Brooksy stuff
He's
in here,
got
too.
lots
We got
of
a nice little
everything.
mix.
Wow. Okay,
We got
cool.
little storage areas full of games. all
Oh,
over
there
this
you
place.
go. There you go. There
Due
you
to the
go.
construction of the new Twitch booth.
There
so.
you go. There you go. There you go. So there you have it,
Right
folks.
on.
And an easy way that you can get at those funny looking screws. How do you take these apart? If you can't find the bit, which is hard to find, you can always
Create one.
I'm sure everybody has one of these.
Matt Guyver.
There you go.
That's how we do it. Winter break on local sports. You want
Yeah.
to touch on anything real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah. Well, the Saskatchewan Rush, they defeated, they won on the weekend, so that's good. So they are 2-1 to start the season. The Rush are looking great. The Saskatoon Blades, they went into the Christmas break still in the playoff hunt. They're in the
good.
5th or 6th spot right now. They will. It's kind of interesting. They come after the Christmas break. It's a home and home with the Regina Pats, and then after that it starts sort of like looking into January. Do they make any trade moves or anything like that? Not sure if they will, but we'll see. Huskies are off right now. They're not back. College hockey, college basketball. They're not back till January. So it's a bit of a break for everybody
little
right
rest
now.
time.
It's a little rest, and why not? Those guys need it. Hey,
Yeah.
those players have
Working
some
hard,
turkey
man.
just like us,
Yeah.
right? And so that'll be going on, and then the Riders are slowly starting to make some moves as well. Signing some guys and that sort of thing. So that's happening. But yeah, I'm excited for a couple of things. I'm excited for Husky men's hockey. They're looking pretty
Yes.
good. Husky women's basketball, college basketball. They're looking really, really good. And then don't discount the Saskatoon Blades. They're in 5th, and they can make some noise. They got some good players on that team.
they do.
It would not surprise me if they made a bit of a run into the playoffs.
Love that.
And then the Saskatchewan Rush, I think they got the talent and the team to get back to a final. I absolutely do.
with you.
I think they got the talent and a team to get back to the final. So keep an eye on the Saskatchewan Rush, and they're looking good at 2-1 to start. So a lot of good sports teams. Saskatoon sports teams have done really well.
It's a good
like
place to
Husky
be.
football,
It's a good place to
Hilltops
be.
football.
Yeah.
Rush 2025 was a good year
Berries.
for Berries.
Riders.
I
Yeah,
mean, the
it's
Riders
mad.
won the Grey Cup.
Dude.
Look way back. The Rush made it to the final. They
Yeah,
lost
they're
in
right
the
there.
final game, but they got close.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Saskatoon sports teams, if we were to do a best of in 2025, a lot of them did really, really well. College basketball, the women's side winning a title.
Natties. Yeah, man.
I mean, the men's side got to the national final tournament. They finished with bronze. In
good year.
men's hockey. So 2025 has been a good year for Saskatoon sports teams, sports teams, and let's hope 2026 turns out to be a great year, and maybe the Rush and the Blades can just get over that hump and bring home a championship. We'll have to see.
Here we go. His name is Matt Young. You know
There
him from
you go.
CTV. We love you, buddy. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
We'll see you again soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but it will be happening because I think we're going to record another one here.
Yes,
We'll let
that's
people know
right.
over the holidays.
Whatever day it is on your
That's right.
calendar, it doesn't matter what day. Just watch anyways because we're always having fun.
TV magic. That's what they call it. Brother, thank you so much. Always appreciate it. I'm going to go all the way up for this one.
There you go.
You're the best. There you go. We love our main man, Matt Young from CTV. This is Gary coming to you live from the Tooth Booth. Shout out again to Dr. Hausman and Associates, the Big Tooth on 2nd Ave. Let's see where we're going next. Come on, baby. Are you there, Buntis?
Hello, hello.
Hey, we got you. All right, I'm coming up to the stage. Give me 1 second here.
The mic in the tooth booth sounds a little different.
We're growing, man. We're growing. Hey, it's happening. Hold on, before we get anywhere else, let me bring this in. It's just a fantasy. Fantasy! Zoom with our man Boone. This is just a fantasy, another fantasy Zoom with Boone. Brother, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
It's been a long day, but we are almost at the finish line. Matt Young's girlfriend.
You're-
Look at what Matt Young's girlfriend did. Baking. And I
Damn.
tried to rewrap it as we got in there earlier. And it looked even more beautiful before. But look at that. CTV's Matt Young.
How many
thank
did you take out of there before you rewrapped it?
That doesn't need to be said on TV. The point is, Like, how beautiful is that? The presentation. Amazing, amazing
Nice.
stuff. All right. Before we get into anything else, we got to take care of the rest of our friends, these great businesses around here that we love so much. The Christmas season, as you can tell,
For
the
sure.
overlays are decked, the halls
Beautiful.
are jolly, and Boone,
Chris
you and I.
Kringley.
That's that's a good one. You and I are all about giving back to the community, making the world a better place, doing good things, and we love to share with everybody, especially during this time of season, a couple options if you're looking to, help out and do those good things. Places like the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center, Deb and Laurie over there are always doing an amazing, amazing job. This is one of their busiest, most need times. So any clothing, food, monetary donation, volunteering, whatever it is you can do, please help out our friends over at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center. As well, our friends over at Elmwood, always doing good things. Auntie Susie was sassing me again the other night because I missed a visit. And felt bad, so I'll have to make that one up to old Auntie Susie. But our friends at Elmwood, always looking for help. ElmwoodYXE.ca. Along with Susie's workplace over at Cosmo, CosmoIndustries.com. Head on over there, and they have a whole bunch of options for you to help out and give back. And those are the ones we really support. And finally, before we get into this Zoom, dare I say, we're pretty close. What do we got? 2 more weeks? Maybe not even if you. Oh boy. Okay. I don't even want to think. Oh, and I didn't change my screen
The
cap.
final week is this week, Thursday.
That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Talk a little bit about that.
Week 17, playoff week, starts Thursday. Well, Boxing Day. There's 3 games, which is unusual, but they're doing it because they know all eyes are going to be on the TV. Everyone's going to be off. It's a holiday. So Dallas, Washington, Detroit, Minnesota, Denver, Kansas City. It's going to be a busy day of football.
Thank goodness I wasn't still alive because I missed both the Saturday games. Totally forgot about the Saturday games this weekend. It's almost like you check out when you don't got. Although our
I thought I mentioned it.
You did. No, you did. This is me being dumb.
You just still forgot. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
But still, that budget bet that we made almost hit. Hey,
Almost.
guys were swinging. Everything was looking really, really good. So
long shots are meant to be close.
I had 2 more. Trayvon Henderson. All I needed was a touchdown from Trayvon for about a $200 win on. I think it was a $4 bet. Did you see what happened to Trayvon? Yeah, Trayvon went down before he got his tutty. I also had another rushing one where Trayvon needed 50 yards. That's all I needed. We could have made like $400 if Trayvon wouldn't have got hurt, because he was going to fill those in. Either way, we need to talk about one more business. You see them over here. The Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. Pregnant Yak, huge star over there on the Twitch stream, by the way. Every Friday night we have our Friday night pizza party. Compliments of... Here it comes. Look out. Oh! Burns Pizza. So good. Boone, we got the 12-inch Burns Light Canadian this past Friday. And so freaking good, like it always is. But still.
Light Canadian.
So you got the Burns Original Thick and the Burns Light. The Burns Light is what changed our whole dynamic in our family, because my mom wasn't a huge fan.
That's what Wendy likes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wendy likes the light. So once the light came out, we're getting Burns again. It was so cool. Saved the day. But they have so many things going on, man. That new flamethrower pizza, which was fantastic. The stuffed cheesy bread, only $8.95. It's all there for you, thanks to our friends over at Burns Pizza. I'm having way too much fun with these graphics. Like a little kid. Push all these buttons, make stuff happen. Twitch stream. See you later. We also have a email. I gotta sing the song, Boom. We're gonna run out of time before we even get into this. If you have a business, you have an organization, you got a fundraiser, you got a charity event, you have something that needs eyes and ears, you need the people of Saskatoon to know what you got going on. Please reach out. Okay? If you believe in that movement of treating others how you want to be treated, doing good things, please reach out to us. Just send an email to 1, 2, 3, 4. contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. I almost missed the clap there. That's very close. Rail Anders made us a website as well, dufferinave.com. Check it out. Super cool to use. I know that because I hate websites. I hate going to them. I always get angry, but not with this one. It's layman made for layman's like me. Very cool. Buntis, you're still alive, but barely. I haven't looked at the numbers in the daffle as you're taking on Sven Oh,
Yeah. So here's the situation.
break it down.
I am up 42 points.
That's a lot of points. That's a very comfortable amount of points for you to be up.
It is, however.
Here we go.
Well, okay, so and I have Christian McCaffrey.
Oh my, you're up 40 with CMC?
But he's got the other side.
JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Yeah.
He's got Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Does
He's
our
got
Turn the Two Man go? Who does?
oh,
Yeah, we can.
don't even start.
Okay, so just to bring us back here.
Tim? I can do the wife better.
You're up 40. You got
and
CMC.
Michael
got
Pittman.
Jonathan. Oh no.
And he's got the San Fran kicker. So
projections are you're definitely favored right now.
yes.
But by how much? What are the projections?
I don't like going with those projections.
I don't either. Trust me. Like, shout out to the High Stakes League, our commissioner, the Wing King. They're that real piece of shit. He lives and dies by the predictions. That's like our biggest chirp on him. But now he's probably
that's your biggest gripe.
He's going to his third straight final. And unfortunately, I won't be there to beat him. I won the last two. I beat the Wing King in the past two finals. So someone else is gonna have to knock him down.
Nice.
But
nice. Who's he up against? Oh, I guess we don't know.
I guess I can look. You know what? This is our fantasy football segment. And look at that. The S and SCS right there. You see on your screen. We had a head-to-head. It was barking one out against the barking one out. Any name that Sotner uses, that Sweet Ass uses. I always just put the in capital letters in front of it. This is like the third rendition of that. It's very funny. Nice. But we beat him 168 to 150 for the 5th place bowl.
Nice.
Not bad.
Nice.
Not left.
All right.
So you got clout over. Look at these other matchups. Johnny Codeboner. Oh my God. Saving the league. Who did he have? Johnny Codeboner came out, dude. Oh yeah. Hurts, Chase, AJ, Olave, Kyron, Hampton, Bowers, Smith, Burrow, Boswell.
Burrow went off.
And the Chiefs defense, dude. So he's, taking on Queener. Scott McQueen, our main man. All talk. Remember he was talking about how
out of the water.
He made it to his first draft in 5 years. So no proxy for him. He's there. We all talk it up. Oh, you suck, blah, blah, blah. Finishes in first place. And now he's going to bow out gracefully to Johnny Codebone. So that's the one final. In the other final.
It happens. Happens to the best of us.
Absolutely. Sandman. We were really hoping he would put the brakes on the Wing King. Did not happen. As Wing King had Puka. 49.5. 49.5 points from Puka. And he had Bijan, Achan. Yeah, he still got Jonathan Taylor Thomas to go tonight, too. So it looks like it'll be Johnny Codeboner versus the Wing King for the high stakes title. Go, Codeboner, go.
He's probably just salivating over that. And anxious.
He comes out, he's, I think we both agree, probably one of the smartest guys we know in our lives. Like engineer, he likes to do this a lot. Oh, I don't know. That's my engineer ring joke. I like to throw it there. But Codeboner, very intelligent, highly intelligent. Dare I say you could fit 2 Wing King brains into one Johnny Codeboner brain. So we're hoping that will break. No
your words, not mine.
Well, no offense to the Wing King, but like we can all agree, Code's on another level. That's a genius. Right? Like you. Like some guys are just, really like you with computers. So we all have our special. I can talk in front of a microphone. I can have conversation. Johnny Codeboner can engineer you something. You can text something. We all have our things.
He can engineer.
The Wing King can make wing. You don't become the Wing King without being the best wing in the universe. So that's his special. We all have them. Unfortunately, the Wing King also loves to be a dink every now and then, so it's nice to see him lose. We'll see how that goes. What's going on the other side of the daffle? Tell me the commission's in there. I want to see you in the commission the final. I was chirping him the other day. And Scotty. I love Scotty too. It was Scotty's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday again to Lane.
Oh shoot, yeah.
To Wendy Nickler.
Well, it's a Scotty over the Ray Finkel All Stars so far.
It's official.
But it's gonna be close. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Scotty is done. He can't earn anymore, and Verno's got the Juwan Jennings tonight.
How many does he need?
He needs 20.
From Juwan Jennings. That's pretty much a 50-50 split right there if I was projecting.
He could.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
Very
He
exciting.
could do it.
See, two great guys. Love Lame Train. Love our.
It's coming down to it. Yeah. It's like both matchups are tight.
Here's the big question. What's the count on the amount of texts you got from Benning congratulating you on your victory?
Well, 0 thus far. I think because I called him out early, right?
You established.
I bet you there will be one right before the game.
During our
I'm expecting.
During our final last year, it went back. And to be fair, the projections went back and forth. You know? So I'd have a big lead on him. I'd be looking like 80%. Again, projections, whatever. He'd text me, oh, congrats, buddy. And then right when the text would come, it would flip. And then he would be dominating. And then I'd do it to him. And it went back and forth like 3 times. So something about Venning and those projections. Very exciting. As our
so I guess I better be prepared and throw it back.
Just start early. Like the second you find out if you're playing him, I guess, yeah, you are playing him. So it doesn't even matter now. It's not the final. Send him one anyway. They'll start coming tonight and they won't stop.
No, if he sends it at me, I have to throw the grenade back over.
Yes,
right?
That's right.
Hot potato.
Hot potato. All right. So, this is what we do. We hang out with Boontas. We talk about fantasy football and so much more. As I load up for our budget gamble for tonight, you ready for Christmas? You got everything all done? You got all the goods ready to...
Just little things left. Got me and the boys need to grab a few things.
Okay. Well, that's fun. And you're all prepped up for the big day, all the food and all the goods and all that stuff?
I think so, yes. Everything's getting filled to the brim here. Fridge is full. Freezer's full.
You're ready, hey? Are you done with work today, last day?
Bar is full.
Things always full. We know that.
Well, no, but it's extra full. You got to be extra full.
Overfulling, if you will.
Yeah. No, it's work will be done here in an hour.
Away. Like it's today your last day?
Exactly. Yeah. Got tomorrow off.
Love that. I'm just trying to sign in here right now, and it's not letting me sign in. You know, I should have been a little forward thinking.
Bodog's refusing.
Here we go. Yeah,
entry.
Sorry, sir. You've lost enough money. We no longer want your little $2 and $4 donations, but this is how we have fun. Okay. Here we go. Now we're in. So tell us about the game tonight. San Francisco in Indy. We're covered up in the old field house.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In Indy. Well, Old Man Rivers nearly pulled out a win.
I love old. What are we going to put him? How many yards do you think that man can throw for today? Let's see what Vegas has to say about this.
Oh, I would say it's just over. I would put money on maybe.
Can he make 100?
Maybe over 100.
That's the benchmark, right? Okay, let's have a quick little. And you know what? I should. Our friends over at PlayNow.com, shout out to Dakota Dunes Casino. We got to get in a little talking here. So when we're talking about this gambling, we could be promoting because we love PlayNow. They do great things. Okay, we're going to go into the passing category here, and we will see where we go. So Brock Purdy, anyways, you can give Brock Purdy about 250. Hey, you okay with that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Way too much respect for Phil here. Way too much. The lowest we can go is 144 yards.
Yeah, he can't do that.
He can't do that. We gotta leave Phil alone.
It's a shot put. He can't shot put that far.
It's a 44-year-old shot put. Very interesting. All right, that means we're gonna go play with some rushing yards, my friend. Run CMC. 64, okay?
Say that again.
64 or 74?
I think he's going to be running a lot. I think they're going to get up, and then they're just going to keep handing him the rock.
104? Let's just bet on some running then. 104 it is. And we are going to get Jonathan Taylor for...
Wow. So hold on a second.
Yeah.
Back to CMC.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is that he catches a lot.
Yes,
right?
He does.
So
and we can't
can you go total yards instead?
No, I can't. Oh, this is going to be an issue.
Okay, I'd go 75 then.
Good. Okay, so we're at 75. Jonathan Taylor, man, he's like him.
He's going to be running.
To rush for 110 pluses where you're on the plus side of the bet. So 110 yards playing plus 108. 120? You like 120? 120 yards?
Man, earlier in the year, he was averaging like over 200.
I know. We're going to give it to them. And then we're going to give them both 2 touchdowns. How's that sound?
I like it. No, it's not rushing. It's just total.
Anytime touchdown. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's got us to 51 to 1 odd. I'm going to hit Frankie here while we finish off this little budget bet for the evening because we've reached our time here. Actually, we went a little over time, and that's okay. That's what we do. Frankie, where you at?
Just perfect.
All right, let's see. We have $12.22 in our account. I think we will bet $3. $3 bet will pay us $156 tonight. Boontus. When Brock Purdy throws for 249 plus passing yards. Christian McCaffrey, 74 rushing. Jonathan Taylor, 120 rushing, and both running backs have 2 touchdowns. Keep an eye out. That is a good bet. We are placing, and we are confirmed. Boone, just no show this Thursday. No show this Thursday. So we'll be back.
I'll take all my notes, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Over on Monday. That's what I mean. We're doing Monday, Tuesday next week, and Wednesday next week. So hopefully we'll have a final for you to be talking about.
Yes.
Hopefully. We'll see. That will be good. And then we're rolling the new year. Crazy, man. Brooksy was in here earlier.
Sounds great. Sounds great, brother.
Her lovely hubby, Brad, my sweet prince, brought a bunch of hats that she forgot. We did a photo shoot for the social medias. There's going to be another really funny videos coming out before that. I hate doing them. It's so funny because Brad walks in, he's like, said, this sounds like a really good idea. Do you know how I know, Brad? He goes, how? I go, I hate it. Like, yeah, it's going to be another funny one. Everyone always comments on these ones that go up on the network, socials. And Brooksy does a really good job on that. So, to you and yours, my friend, I frickin' love you so unbelievably much. Give the family all the love from us, including that sneaky old Katie. I saw you just landed in Mexico, hey?
Yeah.
Former lawyer from One Bad
Lucky
Son
duck.
also moves his office to Mexico when it gets cold. Knows what he's doing.
Over Christmas.
Love you.
Yeah.
Love you so much, buddy. Anything funny? I'm going to give you a couple
Love you too,
seconds.
brother.
I'm going to give you a couple seconds. You got about 15. You give us something really good to head on out on this Monday. Anything to close?
Something really. Oh wow! You know what? I'm going to throw it back to it. It popped up on my feed.
What was it?
Macho Man Randy Savage and his snapping to a Slim Jim. Yeah.
The cream always rises. You know, he was never my favorite wrestler, and I have like 7 Macho Man shirts. Maybe he is, and I just don't acknowledge it. Either way, so happy
He's
to bring you.
He's just iconic.
The best, man. So happy to bring you back in this family. We appreciate you and all that you do. Give everyone big hugs for us, and you at home, thank you to you as well for allowing us to keep this movement of making the world just the best place possible. Keep doing those good things, and I promise you it will get better. We love you all. Have a great night.